Here with my Civic, I want to do a detail, kind of a amateur polishing, compounding, and waxing. I don't have a cutter or speed cutter, so I bought the Meguiars DA system. Comes with 3 different pads: compounding, waxing, and polishing. I was not able to buy the polishing because they ran out, so I'm using a off-brand kind. What I recommend you do first is you wash the car, and then with painter's tape I kind of tape off the edges so I wouldn't, hurt the paint, even though the dual action is supposed to be safe because it does a random spin, so there's less of a chance for you to burn through it. It comes with a polishing, waxing pad, and the cream and the compound. I don't know why the polishing one doesn't come with the cream, but whatever, you gotta buy that separate. So first, obviously after you wash it, you dry it, and then I'm gonna show you guys real quick how to clay bar it. I already did it, but just to show you guys again, you get your detailer spray. Spray a little bit down. This basically lubricates the clay and the paint surface. So you kind of just go up and down. What this does is picks up all the dirt and stuff embedded into the paint. So I'm going to show half of the trunk. You can tell there's a little bit of dirt in there. And let's say you still have more dirt, all you got to do is knead this out, which means turn it over again, flatten it out. Then you would continue going until you kind of felt like you took most of the dirt out, but this was done already, so it's not really that dirty, as you can tell. The kit I bought for the clay bar was the Meguiars Surface Clay Bar Kit. Now with your microfiber towel, you wipe this down. Now you could see all the scratches that are in here. Got a big scratch here, a couple squirrel marks, blemishes and stuff. So let's see if this system will take out most of it. I don't expect a super shiny show car quality, but I'm trying to see what it will do. Alright, so we're gonna go to the first pad, which is first pad I recommend is you use the compounding pad. Alright, so you remove the, this is the polishing pad, it's the yellow one. Now, you hook up this part to a drill, and as you can tell, you see how it doesn't go in a straight circle, it just kind of bounces around. That's the dual action mode. This is your compounding for blemishes, swirl marks, stuff like that. It's like the cutting pad, they call it. So you open up your drill. Open it up, stick this in there. Lock it down. See as it spins. have to apply the cream directly to the pad itself. Let me see if this is closed. Yeah. Seems kind of small for such a, you know, if you're gonna do a whole car. I'm gonna apply some here. Alright, so now I'm gonna put this directly on top of the car. Let's see how this works. Not bad for first time use. Gotta get used to it. So now you wipe that off. Be sure that you develop a technique as you go along. Like I said, this isn't the professional where you use 1 compound, 2 compound, 3 compounds to keep cutting through. It's a basic system. And this car has never really been professionally detailed, so I'm sure after a few tries it'll come out better and better as each time you do it. But it doesn't actually look that bad. It took out most of the small, light scratches, like this big, heavy, deep one. It won't take it out anytime soon because you would need, you know, to go real deep with that one. It looks pretty good. Now the next step is the polish. I didn't get the Meguiars polish. Kinda already had another company polish, so we're gonna try that one now. So what you do is you take off the pad. Don't put the pad on the surface of anything because you don't want any rocks or nothing on it. So you stick the polishing pad on. No matter which one you use, you should always shake it up. Put a little bit on the pad itself. Once again, this is not Meguiars polishing compound. So you put it directly on the car itself and start going. Another towel. Kind of like it off also. Alright, so I wiped that off. Just by the touch, I mean, I didn't go too much, but if you look at this side and this side, I'm not saying all the scratches are out or it's a perfect mirror finish, but you can kind of see that this side's a little dull. And if you start moving over to like where I started, kind of brings out a little mirror, tiny little mirror finish. Let me see if I can use another flashlight. See, this side's kind of dull. And if you come over to this side, you know, kind of started taking out most of the light scratches. Now, next step is the Meguiars wax. Peel off the old one, put the new pad on, liquid wax. Let's see if there's a cover on here. Shake it up. Spread it out. Alright, got the wax on here. Lay directly on the car. I'm trying to see maybe if I spread it out a little bit, it won't stay so wet on one spot. Once you get down here, it might be dry. So I want to maybe spread it out a little bit. That's just my opinion. Alright, so now flat down and start going. Now I'm not pressing down super hard. I'm just keeping firm pressure. So wipe this off. Now another thing, had I been using a professional powerful cutter, waxer, polisher, like let's say for example these edges, if you use the machine wrong, you'll burn through the paint. That's why I put some tape over here, because this is just a sharp edge, and I put it on just to be safe because I've never used this machine before. So let's take off the wax now and see how it came out. Turn my rag over. Alright, so as far as results, it's definitely a smoother touch. It didn't take out all the scratches, which I wasn't even expecting it to take out any of them. But it took most of them out, the light ones. It's brighter and shinier than this side. Not all the blemishes are out. I'm not a professional. I was just trying this out to see. I'm sure maybe if after a few tries, some more pressure on it, and more update on the paint, it'll start to get better and better. This is a 2000 Honda Civic, so it's a 14-year-old car. So, whatever damage is done, it's done. But, I do recommend this for a beginner system. Like I said, usual upkeep of the car will make it, come out better and better every time. I think it would cost me around, the machine alone was like 54 bucks, plus the different pads are like 10 or $12 each, so not bad for a beginner. Alright guys, so I guess that's it for now. If you have any comments, just write them down below. Thank you.